Howdy, it's Remedies. Okay, not how I wanted to start that, but it's been a long while. In my last video, I said I don't have Wi-Fi, but there's a library near here, so I will try to upload this video if I can, cause I'm not sure about anything here. But I would like to say that it's pretty awesome here. I like it. Like, I miss my friends and I am so lonely. You know, minus Adelaide, of course. He's my baby. Besides her and the rents, it's actually pretty quiet here. It's weird to say. It's quiet like home because nothing really happens here. But I always had my friends that, I knew they were there, but, but like, it's beautiful here. Like, if I can, I'll make a slideshow and show you guys Leadville, because this is really awesome. It's literally surrounded by mountains. And some of the mountains still have snow on top of them, which I think is really cool. I mean, we even went hiking on one of them, which is like really cool. It was, for me, it's really hard because I'm still getting used to the fact of the less air pressure up here. It's killing me. And I've already got sunburned twice, like dead on here when I went for the walk. But if my stepmom hadn't put sunblock on this arm or this shoulder, it would have had sunburnt too. I want to be burnt. I want to get tan because I'm like white as hell right now. But like, I've already got one right here and then right here for helping them out with work. And it's like, it's really cool here. I keep saying that because it really is. It's beautiful. Like, now I know what my mom's friend was talking about when we were talking about it. He's like, oh, you're going to Colorado? It's beautiful up there. You're going to love it. It is. I mean, I would call my friends and stuff. There's no signal up here. We're literally surrounded by mountains. I have no signal. So I can only imagine what my mom's thinking right now. It's like, why the hell did I call me yet? But I called her when I went to Denver the other week. And told her, hey mom, I have no signal, I have no Wi-Fi, so it may be a month before I talk to you again, because we don't really go into Denver, like, at all. Last time we did was to get me a bed and a table. And something else I don't remember. Yeah. We recently got a TV, so we can watch movies. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. It's like so, like, I'm here by myself with Adelaide right now because they're at work, and it's like ridiculously quiet. I know nobody. I could go downtown, but I don't like window shopping because I don't know money. I got like $6 left. 6. But it's after I got something, and I'll show you what I got. But before I left, I also Tiffany gave me back the money she owed me, which was like $4 more than what I told her to. So she was like, just take all of it. It's like, whatever. I'm like, okay. But I'm getting her this one thing. And it's a ring. She knows this. And if you're watching, Tiffany, I hope you like it. Because I went in there and I was looking around. I was like, oh, this store's pretty cool. And there's a lot of gift shops down here. Oh my God. Never before have I been able to walk downtown. Like, Leadville is so small, it takes me literally about less than 20 minutes to walk downtown. And I mean from one end to the other. And that's starting from the library to the courthouse. And that's like an 8-block radius, I think. I don't know, something like that. But all the little stores there are awesome. Everything is like roughly $20 and up, depending on what it is. It's got a lot of jewelry here. And I put an application for the Delaware Hotel that I'm hoping I'm gonna get. yeah. I went in there to get the application in the first place, and that place is gigantic. And boy, I had to use the bathroom the other day, and I went in there, I was like, "Where's your bathroom?" And the lady was like, "Over there." I was like, "Okay." And I went in, I was like, "Oh my God, this bathroom is amazing. It's better than our schools," which is, expecting. But I was like, "Wow, this place is awesome." And like, I put in for housekeeper, so I hope I get it. I've never worked at a hotel. I've never worked. Well, I can't say I haven't worked, period, but I haven't had a legit job. I've helped out with jobs. I've, I guess you could say, mowing lawns works too. I don't know. But yeah. And like, I had this sleepover before I left, and it was just me and Courtney the whole time. I mean, given that, yeah, my friends had work and stuff, but I mean, it was the last day I was going to be there. I'm like, you couldn't come, not even during the day. Like I said, you can visit during the day and just don't stay for sleepover. We were gonna have a barbecue and everything, but that didn't work out. I mean, me and Courtney, we sat in an 8-person tent, took up the whole thing with Adelaide, my small TV, 25 freaking movies that we didn't even watch. We watched like 2, not even. I don't remember the first one we watched, but Ice Age. We were watching Ice Age and then we like freaking died 30 minutes into the movie. But then she wanted me to watch Ray, Strike, and Silent Bob. It's funny to an extent, but to me, it's not something I would consider something I would watch again. I did like Bob though. Bob was cool. I like Ray's hair though. He had some long hair. And yeah, we had like watermelon, grapes, chips, drinks. What else do we have? We had popcorn too. Pop tarts. Uh, and Adelaide was in there with us. Man, we closed the things because we're paranoid like that. So we closed the windows and everything. And freaking next morning, it was like Courtney's waking me up, like, get up. It's like freaking hot in here. And Adelaide's panting. And I'm like, okay, let's go to my room. The second we step out of our tents, it was 45 degrees cooler. I'm like, what the hell? um, yeah. So we did that, but then like I think it was either first or second night, because I know Tabby was there, my friend, our other friend, who actually lives around the corner from me. Couldn't say because she had a babysit, I think, something like that. Family business, basically. And we were on the tent. Ally wasn't at the time. We were fixing to get in there, and then like there was this black bug flying around. We'll like shoot it out, and then it came back, and we didn't know it. And I was pulling down the window, and I thought I caught Courtney with the zipper. I'm like, oh my god, I'm sorry. And it wasn't. She's like, it's burning. I'm like, okay, well that's not supposed to happen. And then when I put my foot down, like this is my leg, my knee to my foot, okay, and it's like under this one, and put it down. And it's like the top, put down, and I got stung. I knew I got stung because it started to itch and burn too. So we ran to my mom. I'm like, Mama, we just got stung by something, and it really burns. First time I ever got stung. Me and Courtney both. Weird. Ironically too. But my mom's like, okay, what did it look like? It was like, it was that big and it was black. And then my mom's boyfriend was like, oh, you probably got stung by a hornet. I was like, yeah, that's what we're thinking. And he went and sprayed down the thing. That little bastard got out. And then the next morning, I freaking saw him. I'm like, stay the hell away from you, thing. I mean, that thing was like literally 5 feet, not even, from the tent. I'm like, you got no business here. Go away. But yeah. As you'll see, I have a hot Toms tub. I really like it. If you can't tell, there's dragons on it, and the fact that it can be reverse. I don't want to take off my hat. Hair's a mess. The only thing is, it's a 2-hour time difference. It's like, say it's like my thing still says North Carolina time, and it was like 5 minutes faster, so it's like 4:28 there. It's 2:28 here. I was 1 minute off. It's 2:27 here. So it's 2 hour difference. They'll be home soon, so that's why I'm making the video now. I want to show you guys a few things that I got, which is why I'm half broke right now, which is why I applied for a job. So, but first I want to start with these movies. You know, I have movies, but I like a lot of animated stuff. So I don't like things like Ray Strike and Silent Bob. It just doesn't appeal to me. I mean, there's Fluffy. Love him. I freaking love him. He's awesome and he's hilarious. I've seen this like 20 times, so if I like something, I'll watch it or listen to it over and over and over again until I get tired of it. And you know, after like a month or so, I'll be like, oh, let's watch this again. So yeah, there's that. Treasure Planet. Again, I watched this over and over again. I really liked it. My favorite picture would be this one. I don't know if you can see them, but it's Jim and Pirate Dude. I still love watching it, even though I know what's gonna happen. I've seen it like 15 times. I still watch it. Ice Age 4. I've seen all 5 movies, and I'd have to say 4 is by far my favorite. I've seen the 5th one. It wasn't as interesting as I thought it was going to be. So, like, they could have done more with it. I was really hoping Shira and Diego would have a kid. But who Peaches married absolutely stunned me. I was like, oh, are you serious? The idiot. But it was cute. They were cute together. Of course, Ninja Turtle movie. We watched this last night, actually. And I was cracking up at Mikey the whole time. I love him. But Leo's my favorite. And then, like, I was laughing at my parents, too, because they were just cracking up at them, too. And my stepmom was like, isn't the rhino in this? I'm like, no, that's the second one. Bebop and Rocksteady. I love them. I love the people who play them. Like, they really switched up their personality versus the Nickelodeon version. But I also have the first episodes. I know it's the first episodes because it says Rise of the Turtles, double length episode. One thing I like about these is that when you open them, you take the cover out, you get a picture and information of the turtles. This one's obviously Leo. I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. You know, if it wasn't the cover, I'd hang it up on my wall. And the one that sucks is that, like, for me, I can't keep anything. I can't. I ruin it. Which is why I'm reason why I don't want to do anything, because I break stuff. Like, this has already been broke. The case on the inside. Like, right here has been broken. I'm just glad I didn't break the DVD. That's what matters. And then my brother got me the Earth's Last Stand DVD for Christmas. That's the cover. I don't think this one broke. No. This actually came with a little keychain of Raphael, but it's back at home. So, I showed my mom this, and she's like, "Oh Lord, no." I'm like, "But Mama," she's like, "No." I'm like, everything is true. Every time she goes to Walmart and she'll surprise me with a shirt or something, which she has done before. She's like, "You would never believe." She'll tell the cashier, "You never believe who I'm buying this for." My 17-year-old daughter. And they'll be like, "What?" Or they'll laugh at her like, "Are you serious?" And she's like, "Yes, I am dead serious." And then the pieces of the black hole generator. I was going to call it something way different. That fell. My dog thinks it's food. She always thinks it's food. But then, like, I cried. I cried through the whole thing for this. Like, I think that's my favorite part is the Earth's Last Stand one. But then, I haven't watched this yet, but I've watched part of it, like the beginning where April finds Leo. The old version. It looks really, really weird. So I still like it. And then I got the other old one, the complete final season. I've barely seen the old versions like this, and a lot of stuff I get has the old version on it. It doesn't have the 2012 version. So yeah. I mean, I like watching it regardless. Though it's very hard for me to get used to it because back then they reversed. At first, Raph's attitude was Donnie's and Donnie's was Raph. And then they switched it later on, so it was like really weird. Dr. Pepper. 2 new cups, of course. These will be posted on Instagram. So follow me at ReminisMillie109. And it's like this. It's like $1 at the Dollar General store. And he had these, and I was like, oh my god, they're only $1. Can I get them? And I was going to get only this one first. Like, TMNT Super Dudes. I was only going to get this one first, but I was like, the other one's only $1. Can I get that one too? And she's like, yeah. It's like, oh my god. And then I found more right before me. It was orange with them on it, and then there was another orange one with them on it, and then there was another one that I think was blue with them on it, and each of them were $3. It's like, oh my god, I need to get money. Like, and the messed up thing is that I found shoes for them, but they're only for little kids. Like, I literally bought a shirt, and I'm fixing to go get it, so hold on. Uno momento, por favor. I literally bought this in the kids section for boys. I don't care. I really don't. So Sprout. I bought it in the boys section. And this is like a extra large, I think. Yeah, extra large. Extra large short shirt. And it actually fits. The goodness I'm short because my mom's friend Rhonda gives her my mom's clothes, but she's a little bit taller than me. I'm shorter than she is, than my mom. And Rhonda's actually about the same height as me, so whatever my mom doesn't fit her, I'm like, she gives to me, and I'm like, oh, hello. And I fit her clothes, so I'm like, this is more clothes for me. A lot of shirts, though. I need pants, really. I wanted to open this as, you know, the blind bags, you know, when you get the little emoji balls, like I did last time. I think I did last time with Raphael. But this time, I got a FNAF emoji ball. And I wanted to open it like that, but I couldn't. My friend peeked in. She took the thing, ripped it open a little bit, peeked inside to see if it was the one I wanted. I'm like, I know it's supposed to be a blind bag, but the temptation was too much. And she's like, oh, it's this so-and-so. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take that one. She did the same thing with our other friend. We were all there together, you know, before, she couldn't, my one friend, Tiffany couldn't stay. Tiffany was the other friend. She couldn't stay because she had to deal with Shamrock, and I think she had work the next day. But yeah, she got mangled. I don't know if she's posted that or not. So if I did, sorry. Didn't mean to spoil it. But I forgot. I think it was a mad face. I want to say it was an angry face. Mine's Springtrap. And he's so happy. I like my little emoji balls. I was gonna bring all my Ninja Turtle shit, but I was like, I don't have room for it. I was like, oh well. Yeah, I got that before I left. I'm a bookworm. Just so you know, I'm a way big bookworm. I'm reading this one. What's that? Michael Crichton with Pirate Latitudes. It's actually a really good book so far. That's him. I'm actually enjoying it. Like chapter 6 was very perfect. You get times where I like that, but yes. This is the card to the hotel. And that's the hotel in the picture actually of where I'm hoping I'll work at. I really like it. It's a historic hotel. It's like really awesome. I really want to just go run through the upper stairs and look at everything. I am a bookworm, like I said, and my favorite, all-time favorite series that I can remember is the Artemis Fowl series. Now, I will be getting these both in paperback and in hard copy. Mainly because the hard copy, if you notice, does have the ancient fairy tongue writing on the bottom, as where the paperbacks don't. I got this. This is the second book in the series. I've read the first and second graphic novel to it, and like, I have to start in the very beginning of the series if I haven't read it. Not if I've already read the series and bought this is the second book, for instance. I've read the second book. I've read the first one. That's okay to buy it if you've already read it. And sometimes, you want to go back and read it again because it's such a good book. I do have to read the Eternity Code again because I didn't finish it. But I read the fifth one. I think it's Opal's Deception. I think the sixth one's the one where he meets the French girl, which I think they are absolutely cute together. I forget her name, but it starts with M. It's MP. I know that. And she knows him, and they're all about this demon thing. But that was really awesome. I finished that one, and then I started the Paradox. I didn't finish it. I started the seventh book. I didn't finish it. I never read the eighth book, which is the last book of the series, which I'm so mad because I really love this freaking series. And I can't believe I haven't finished it. Like, I want to reread Eternity's Code again because I have no idea what happened. And besides, he's meeting this dude. But the Eternity Code, which takes an eternity to unlock this freaking cube because Artemis has to be so freaking complicated. That's all I really remember. But I used to read this back in 7th and 8th grade. And I was good friends with the librarian. I would take the ancient writing and get the key for it, and I would write out what it said. And she thought that was really cool. And I was like, yeah, it is, because I'm amazeballs like that. But yes, basically that's all that's happened so far. Other than that, we got some games. We got Uno, we got Yahtzee, and Sorry. I like board games, but to a certain extent, like, I don't know, just something about them. Like, it's fun to play them every time, but it gets boring after so long. Oh, and there's one DVD that I just remembered that I didn't show you. I'm an anime fan, so I like a lot of anime stuff. This is Shaman King. I actually have some manga for it. 1, 3, 5, and 2 21s. 2 different 20s. I got the DVD back in Florida, actually, where this says A Boy Who Dances with Goose. So this is like, first 3 episodes. Yeah, first 3 episodes. I actually watched up to episode 50 on YouTube. I watched up to episode 50. I'm probably gonna rewatch everything. I'm gonna get all the DVDs. This is the original uncut edition too. At that, I've got a lot of manga too at home. I got a lot of books at home too. But like, that's about it. Other than my new hat, I actually like I was wearing the red polka dot one, which is a little smaller than this. Like so, it's like that, like that. This is actually pretty loose, which is fine. I get headaches from hats anyways, and ponytails, especially if I have it in like 2 to 3 days, constantly. um, I had a red polka dotted one. It looks like a ladybug, but with white dots. I was wearing that one. Like, you're not getting your hat back. I really like it. And my stepmom was like, "No, I'm trying to steal that one." I'm like, "Okay." So he handed me this one, and then she handed me a black one, which is reversible to a striped side. Striped side. So I was like, "Whoa, I like black. Black goes with everything, but I like the dragons more." And there's these little dragon statues, which is just a head. There's a blue one and a red one at this one gift shop. $16 a piece. And they're really cool. It's like, oh, like when I get home, I'm gonna save up some money. I'm gonna save up roughly $20 to $30 because I know at Walmart it's probably roughly that, including tax, to get a bookshelf. That way I can put my DVDs on stuff on my art desk, to put my little three drawer thing where I have like stuff in it. Put it on that, to put stuff like these, like even though I'm using them, like I'll probably get more of these just to have them. Only $1, so because like somebody, Adelaide, wanted to chew up my orange cup that I had before, but I gotta replace. I got a replacement for that. Jesus. And then I got a blue cup, which is really cool. It spins on the bottom. I'm like, ah! She bought it for me. And then I have a tall green one that has a blue lid. And that one's actually getting pretty scratched up, so all the picture on the outside's not there. So I'm gonna still use that one. I'm gonna get another one just to have on the shelf because I really liked it. And I'm kind of afraid that these pictures will wash off, like after being scrubbed so many times. So yeah, that's that. One more thing I want to say is that as I went to the doggy place, the vet, that's what I want to call it. Her last name is not Sullivan. So it had to because it was with friends and stuff, and it had to be the last name of the person who owns her, and I'm like, but that's not her name. Her legal name isn't that, because she's a purebred. She didn't like her temperature being taken. She's probably still a little sour about that because she did not look at me for a whole day. So she was really sour about that. She got treats, and my friend's mom, who works there, was with me when the doctor came in and told me that she has heartworms. So that's $350 a month alone for her medicine. And I don't remember if that's a slow kill or fast kill for it. But the doctor literally showed me a heart of a German Shepherd over 20 years ago with heartworms in it. And I was like, oh my God, that's disturbing. I was going to cry. Because recently, May 30th is when her father, Damien, passed away from heartworms. So you can imagine that this is freaking me out. Like, I want to protect her and stuff. And it's just hard when you don't have money, especially when you're young and you have to put up with this. And it's your parents that have to do it, and they don't have any money. Like all the money goes, they have food stamps for food, that was it. They have the rent, that's it. And they have the money for the other bills, that's it. They don't have money to be spending willy-nilly. You know? A lot of times my mom's had to beg for money from friends, and it's really depressing to think about and say, ah, I get through it though. I plan to have money. I plan to have a good job. I plan to do what I can to make sure she's okay. And that's like saying that now, it's, people are probably going to say that that's not going to happen in the long run. It's like, well, you don't know that. You really don't know that. Like, what I want to do with my life, hopefully, will plan out the way I want it to. A lot of things aren't what it seems. So, I always get judged in that, like, people tell me or my family tell me, especially the grown-ups, be like, it's not going to work out like that. And I'm like, well, you don't know that. You're not in the future. You don't know if it's going to work or not. And, like, they don't know what I know. They don't believe, to me, they don't believe that I know what I'm doing, that I can handle it, that I have a backup plan. Like, I think the only ones who do give me credit is the rents here and my stepmom and real dad. They're the only ones who actually give me credit for doing stuff, for being grown. Because, I'm almost 18 years old. I got 6 months. Not even. Less than that, actually. Less than 6 months to go turn 18 and do what I need to do. And then I have, since my birthday is, in the beginning of school. It's August, September, October, November, December. August, September, October, November, December. That's the 5th month of school. So, halfway through the year, I turn 18. And then I only have the rest of the half of the year to get stuff done. So, yeah. I do want to say happy late birthday to Leilani. I'm sorry I couldn't, contact you and tell you that or call you. I would have loved to if I didn't know, if I had known, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. If I had known I didn't have Wi-Fi or signal, I would have said it beforehand. I think I got it like a day late. I don't remember. But I want to say happy early birthday to Chastity, because hers is the 30th this month. And that's like 4 days away. So happy 4-day early birthday. I'm pretty sure Devin's is next month on the 14th. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So happy early birthday, Devin. If he's watching this, and if he's not, Courtney, can you please tell Devin I said happy early birthday? Because I don't know when the next time I'll have Wi-Fi. Because I don't know when I'm going to go back down to the library. That's like a good walk. And it's really hard to walk when you have all this air rushing into your lungs. Like, I'm breathing fine now because I'm inside. If I'm walking to the store or something, which is 3 blocks that way. Yeah, 3 blocks that way. 3 blocks down, it's hard because I'm exercising basically. I'm walking and all this air is coming. And then I could barely breathe. I'm out of shape. So when I was walking back home, I would get out of breath quickly, after 5 blocks. But here it's worse. After a block, I'm huffing and puffing because it's harder to breathe. That's really it for now. I keep looking down at the picture instead of at the camera. Which reminds me, that's one thing I want to get. I want to get an actual video camera or something so I can vlog on the daily and upload it later. And I want to get, there's a lot of things I want to get, like a mic for one. I want to get a freaking, jeez, I can't remember now. Get a video camera for here, a mic, and an editor thing for my computer so I can edit my videos and do stuff with them because I can't now. But this has gone 5 minutes overboard, which is okay. I will talk to you dudes and dudettes next time. Bye.